Hey guys, I'm Bronson, and this drunk dude on Reddit has a really good point. And I know, he started off like that, saying, "Hey, I'm drunk. I'm just saying something. Let me know if you think what you think." And I think he makes a really good point. So this post was made by Philedopograph, something. So yeah, basically what he's saying is that for new players, the phrase "go again" on cards is a little bit confusing. And I agree with them. And I mean, at first it's kind of hard to know, but after a while you understand, oh, okay, go again means you gain an action point. Action point means you can play abilities, right? So it's not like the hardest thing to know. But basically what he's saying is that instead of saying "go again" on the card, why don't they just put gain one action point? And at first I don't know. I could see it being a little bit too like vague or something, but he's really got a great point because if you think about the chain currently, right? It's the card has go again on it, and in your mind you have to translate, okay, go again means you gain an action point. And then after you're like, okay, well I know I gain an action point means I can play another card. But if you just snap off that go again part and just say, "Hey, you gain an action point," then you're like, "Oh, well, I know I have an action point, and I can play another card after this." So I thought it was a really great point. I don't want to delve into it too much. I mean, let me know what you think, but I think he has a really great point. Legend Story Studios, yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting thought. I mean, I think that the game's pretty well established now so that the go again feature is kind of like cemented in the game. And in reality, it's not the hardest thing to remember that go again means you just gain an action point. But I felt like it was such a great point, and it's things like this. It's things where people are actually using their brain and thinking like, "Hey, like, maybe I can do this, and this would be easier if it was like this." I mean, this kind of original thought is what I like. And I think Mark Rosewater had a really great speech at GDC, and he said something very similar to this. He had like 20 interrelated points that made Magic the Gathering a great card game, or what he saw. And one was very similar to that. It's like use preconceived notions that your players have. And a preconceived notion that your player has is something where it's like they already have a thought to that. So, like, if you're making like vampires in your game, make things that they know about vampires or something. It's something along the lines. Same thing, same concept goes with this. Action point, people understand. It means you can make an action. So if they had action point on the card, I think it would make it a lot easier for the new players, and it would make a lot of sense. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.